What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming out with that summer league analysis over a game that just ended live on Analysis Playground exclusively on YouTube, as y'all know. And hope you guys enjoying y'all day so far. But let's get right into it. The Thunder ended up beating the Philadelphia 76ers 89-78. The Sixers are now 0-2 in summer league play in Utah, and the Thunder can win their first game. Um, it was tied 21-21 at the end of the first quarter. Good game. They both was trying to pass the ball and trying to find guys with good looks, and they pushed when they could. The second quarter went in favor of the Thunders because they won it 22-17. They also was able to win the third quarter 18-14. They won the fourth quarter 28-26. The biggest difference, in my opinion, was the fact that they was able to get those 15 steals, while the Philadelphia 76ers only was able to get 5. The 21 turnovers just was too costly, and it ended up being the biggest difference of why they won and lost against the Thunder. Matty Sissoko, I believe that's how you say it. 22 minutes for him. He was 5 of 6 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 13 points. He also had 9 boards, 3 of them being offensive, with 2 assists and a steal and a turnover. He ended up with 4 personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus. He was just tough and strong in that paint. That's what you want him to be. That's what you want him to do. You don't mind him taking a 3, but you rather him not do that at this point in his career. And you just want him to just make better decisions when it's coming to closing out and trying to defend. Other than that, he had a good game. Malavi Leon's 24 minutes. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He finished with 6. I like the fact that he still scored. I like the fact that he got to the free throw line, but he did take a lot of threes like the NBA usually is nowadays. They just wasn't falling for him tonight, but he ended up having 4 boards, one of them being offensive with assists, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls. He finished as a +9 and plus minus with those 6 points. Brooks, he ended up playing 27 minutes. He was 1 of 5 also, but he went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, and he took no free throws, so he finished with 2 points, 2 boards, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 2 turnovers with a personal foul. He was a +8 and plus minus. He was the lowest scoring person in the starting lineup today. You obviously want more from him, but didn't really get that tonight, unfortunately. But he did compete defensively, so you still got to love that. Nikola Topic was trying to run the point guard position to the best of his ability, but he couldn't really make shots. He finished 2 of 13 from the field and 0 of 6 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw lines, where he scored basically all his points. But he did finish with 11 points and 5 assists with 3 steals and 3 boards. He didn't turn the ball over that much, but he did commit way too many personal fouls, just very naive when it comes to the handles of players in the modern game. Just was easy to blow past, and he has to work on that if he wants to be a legitimate NBA player for a long period of time in this league. AJ Mitchell really had a bad shooting game also. He was 3 of 11 from the field and 1 of 2 from 3, but he was really, really good at getting to the rim tonight, going 9 of 9 also from the free throw line, leaving nothing at the table for anybody else, and that was good to see. He actually had the most points in the game for the Oklahoma City Thunder with those 16 points, and that was something that he had to continue to strive for. If that jump shot ain't falling, I got to still find a way to score, and he was able to do that. 5 rebounds, one of them was offensive with 5 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. He also had 5 turnovers, which is way too much. He's still learning. He's still trying to figure things out, and he is playing with new teammates too. But a lot of it was just overthinking and just try to do a little bit too much for his own good. And he also had 4 personal fouls. He was a +4 and plus minus. Hanson Ward missed a lot of easy opportunities out there, but he finished in 18 minutes. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 6 boards, 2 of them being offensive with a steal. He also had 1 turnover and 3 personal fouls. He was a +5 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points. Obviously, he's not a starter, so he didn't play a ton of minutes. We didn't get a good look at him, but he did play, decent when it came to rebounding, and he did miss some easy ones here and there, but that's something that he got cleaned up for the next game. And he did foul a lot, considering that he didn't play that many minutes. Gortman, 14 minutes. He was 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 2 assists and a steal and a turnover. He finished as a +11 and plus minus with 12 points. That's a lot of points to get in 14 minutes, but he didn't even do it by the 3-point way. He just was able to attack easily and just get easy points and just pile up the point total tonight. And that's just good IQ and good understanding of the game. And he didn't waste no opportunities there. Chris Youngblood, um, 22 minutes for him. He was 4-7 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts. They left him there, and he was just pulling that thing, and it was dropping 3 of 3 also from the free throw line. So he was able to get some points there too to finish with 15 points, which was the most off the bench tonight for the Thunder. He also had 2 boards, one of them being offensive with an assist and a steal. He had 5 personal fouls too, finished as a plus 11 and plus minus. Zach Austin, 16 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 assist, 3 steals. He also had 4 personal fouls. He was a plus 3 and plus minus with 9 points. You would probably want him to foul a whole lot less, obviously, in those 16 minutes that he played, but he was able to get his own calls too throughout the entire game, and that's how he scored over majority of his points tonight by going 5 or 6 from the line, like I said before. Eric Reynolds, 2 minutes. He didn't do anything statistically. He was a -4 and plus minus. You can say the same thing about Cameron Brown. He played 2 minutes. He took a shot and missed it and didn't do anything else after that statistically. He was a -4 and plus minus. Also finished with 0 points. The rest of the guys did not play tonight. Although they was healthy. 25 of 67, 37% from the field. That was one of the big reasons why the turnovers helped them, because they didn't really shoot the ball that great. Also from 3, 7 to 27, 25% from there. The team was also 32 of 38, 84% from the free throw line. They did get 31 boards, 18 assists, and 15 steals with 2 blocks and 12 turnovers and 30 personal fouls. And the problem with that was the Sixers really didn't make enough of them. They shot 67% from the free throw line. The thing that helped them a lot was the 40% from 3. They went 9 of 22, but they also shot a little bit better from the field, 23 of 56, 41% there. But when you look at the Sixers players, Bona didn't play as good as he did yesterday. 26 minutes. He was 0 2 from the field, 4 6 from the free throw line, 3 boards. One of them was offensive with a steal and a block, 2 turnovers, and 6 personal fouls. He was a plus 3 and plus minus. He was just a little bit too slow. Didn't really understand what he needed to do as a rim protector. That caught up with him tonight, even though they can play past 6 fouls. In Summer League, Justin Edwards, 30 minutes. He was 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 11 points, 5 assists, 6 boards, 2 of them being offensive with a steal, a block, 5 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. He is a -16 in this game, but he had ended up filling up the stat sheet tonight, really helping the team out in a lot of categories. Even was a good playmaker too, just making the right decision when he had the ball, even though he did turn it over a lot, trying to make plays too. And the Thunder can be very tough to score on, even in Summer League. It seems like they have a great schematic and they just know how to read what's going to happen or what you think going to happen. Good anticipation by the Thunder. And that's one thing, like I said, that hurted the Sixers to be able to win this game. Johnny Broom, 24 minutes for him, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 boards, 2 of them being offensive with 2 steals and a block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He was a -9 and plus minus. He ended up finishing with 6 points. You got like the effort that he showed out there, even though he wasn't really making shots the way you wanted him to. But you also got to love the fact that he did do good enough from the 3-point line, but he didn't get his free throws to go. Judah Mintz took a lot of shots tonight. Probably for people that don't know, he took the most tonight. In those 24 minutes that he played, he was 7 of 22 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, which was also the most free throw attempts for the team tonight too, tied with Bona, who also took 6. He had 4 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls. He was a -6 and plus minus. He had the most points in the entire game when it comes to the players on both teams with 21. They had nothing to do to him. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't slow him down. They couldn't turn him over enough. He kept coming and getting buckets. It's just he didn't have enough help outside of Justin Edwards and Jalen Hood. He finished 6 of 10 from the field, 31 minutes play for him, which was actually the most on the Philadelphia 76ers. He was also 2 of 2 from 3, but he went 3 of 6 from the free throw line, and he finished with 17 points. He did grab 3 boards. One of them was offensive with 2 assists. He also had 6 turnovers, which is the most on the team tonight. and he also had 3 personal fouls. He was a -7 at the end of the game in plus minus. I liked his shot selection. He had good shots. He attacked the rim at the right times too. That was just good IQ there. But other than that, if it wasn't scoring, he didn't really help them too much. And he did help the opponent too by turning the ball over way too many times. Izan, 13 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with a block. He was a +4 and plus minus with 4 points. He didn't really do too much when he was out there, but he didn't really hurt the team either. Jalen Swanson, 18 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 4 boards, 1 of them was offensive with an assist and a block. He also had 6 personal fouls. He's a -15 and plus minus. He had the most points off the bench with 9, but he also had the most fouls with 6, which is way too many in 18 minutes. It just shows you how the game is played when these guys are not at the level that they need to be disciplined and being smart about how they're trying to protect the paint or stay in front of guys or just make things difficult. They just keep baiting and keep falling into traps of players that's not even that really offensively gifted. And that's something we have been seeing early so far in Summer League. Hunter Silas, I think that's how you say, or Hunter Salis, 16 minutes for him, 0 2 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 3 boards, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He finished as a -9 and plus minus. He had 3 points. I like his rebounding in 16 minutes. I like the fact that he did get a nice effort block also. And he did commit some turnovers here and there, but he also got to the free throw line 4 times, which is good to see, but he did miss one of them. That's only bar. That was bad. Andrew Funk, 9 minutes. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. He had 3 points. Just not enough. You know, if he's going to take that many shots, you want to at least see him make half because he had good looks. It's just, like I said, 3-point shot comes and goes for everybody. He was able to make 1 and miss 2. But he did get a good amount of rebounds for the time that he was out there. I give him credit on that. And then Landers played 9 minutes. He was 0-1 from 3. That was his only shot. He took none other than that, and he had no free throw attempts. He did grab a board and an assist, but he also had a turnover and a personal foul in those 9 minutes. He was a +1 and plus minus. I feel like he could have did a little bit more, but just didn't happen for him tonight. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision: 23 of 56, 41% from the field, 22, 40% from 3, and 23 of 34, 67% from the free throw line. Had to say that again. 34 boards. They actually won that battle by 3. They did have 12 assists. They lost that battle by 6. They had 5 steals. They lost that battle also by 10, which was the biggest reason why they lost tonight. 6 blocks. They lost that one by 4. They had 21 turnovers. They had about 9 more than the Thunder. And then they also had 27 personal fouls. They had 3 less than the Thunder. Other than that, it was a cool game to watch, and I feel like these teams are really going to see about 2 or 3 guys probably make their rotation. If they even can get a veteran, they might just go with that because some of these guys really didn't perform the way you wanted them to perform so far in Summer League, and some guys are still figuring things out. The thing that's going to help them out is their contract. They're just going to be so light and so small on the cap that they might take a spot just because of that. So that's still good. You still get a chance to play in the NBA. You still can have that goal come true, and you still can have a chance to still play your way into shape, play your way into adjustments, play your way into figuring things out, and play your way into being probably an NBA player for a couple more years, depending on how you end Summer League and how you go into camp and how you go into preseason and how you do there too. So this is not the end all be all. This is just a beginning. This is just a possible start for your career, but it also can be a detriment to you if you don't play well or perform well or don't do the things that the team asks you and wants you to do. And that's something that the Thunder have to continue to look out for because their team is already stacked and now they're just adding more talent just because they can. And then you look at a team like Philly, they also have a stacked NBA roster. So most of these guys ain't going to make it. Most of these guys ain't going to get a chance just because they have an abundance of talent too. And they're trying to win games and possibly win a championship, which also hurts their chance of playing too. Because we're going to go with the guys that can help us win games instead of the guys that can possibly help us lose them. And even in garbage time, they still not going to play then too, because they are going to have guys ahead of them in that rotation probably also. And I'm just saying that for both teams. So if you're looking for these guys to be your family, or these guys are your friends, or you're just rooting for these guys, you like them in high school or college, most of these guys are in a situation where they go and probably have to go to another team to have their opportunity and their chances to improve of them playing on the basketball court. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this and variety NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. So you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. And I will say I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch and you can enjoy. Plus I make videos every single day that I'm living. So if you want a video, you want something entertaining, you want something basketball related, especially NBA related, this is going to be the channel that you're going to want to subscribe to and be a part of and want to support, because I do all of that each and every day that I'm basically breathing and can function and can get it done the right way. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed y'all weekend. Hope you guys are ready for the weekdays and the work days and the grind. Hope you guys got some leisure, some fun, some rest, and also spend some time with your friends and your family. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys also continue to appreciate the content for what it is, and also continue to support this channel any way that you can, like you did in the past. I want y'all to do that still in the present and in the future. Other than that, I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed up, and I also would say thanks for watching. Don't forget, let's make 2025 a better year than 2015. That's the only real goal of this channel. Of course, I want 4K videos. Of course, I want 1 million views. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we still gonna continue to try to contribute to giving as much great content as we can. It's the best analysis on this YouTube world is on this channel, and I also would say it's the best analysis in the world is on YouTube now, because we have so many other people contributing, putting out content that's analysis based and NBA based too on YouTube. So other than that, peace. Y'all stay blessed up, man.